Um, Numbers chapter 3. These are the generations of Aaron and Moses in the day that the Lord spoke with Moses in the Mount Sinai. And these are the names of the first son of Aaron: Nadab, the firstborn; Abuhu, Eleazar, Ethamar. These are the names of the son of Aaron and the priests which were anointed, whom he consecrated to minister in the priest's office. And Nadab and Abihu died before the Lord when they offered strange fire, oh my goodness, before the Lord in the wilderness at Sinai, and they had no children. Eleazar and Ithamar ministered in priest's office in the sight of Aaron and their father. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Bring the tribe of Levi near, and present them before Aaron the priest, that they may minister unto him, and they shall keep his charge and the charge of the whole congregation before the tabernacle of the congregation to do the service of the tabernacle. And they shall keep all the instruments of the tabernacle of the congregation in the charge of the children of Israel to do the service of the tabernacle. And thou shalt give the Levite unto Aaron and to his sons, and they are wholly given unto him out of the children of Israel. And thou shalt appoint Aaron his sons, and they shall wait on the priest's office, and the strangers that cometh nigh shall be put to death. And the children spake unto Moses, saying, And I will, behold, I will take the Levite from among the children of Israel instead of the firstborn that opened the matrix among the children of Israel. Therefore the Levite shall be mine. Because all the firstborns are mine, for on that day that I smote all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, I hallowed unto me all the firstborn in the Israel, both man and beast, mine shall they be. I am the Lord. And the Lord spoke unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai, saying, Number the children of Levi after the house of their father by their families. Every male from a month old and upward shall thou number them. And Moses numbered them according to the word of the Lord, as he was commanded. And there were the sons Levite by their names, Gershon and Kerahoth and Merari. And these are the names of the sons of Gershon by their family, Libni and Shimini. And the sons of Kohath by their family are Armaram and Izirha and Hebron and Israel. The son of Merari by their families, and Mahali and Mushi. These are the families of the Levites according to the house of their father. Of Jeshurun was the family of the Limonites, and the family of the Shemites, and these are the families of the Geshurites. Those that were numbered of them according to the number of all the males from a month old and upward, even those that were numbered of them were 7,500. And the family of Gishonites shall pitch behind the tabernacle westward, and the chief of the house of the father of the Gishonites shall be Elisaph, the son of Lael, and the charge of the son of Geshon. And the tabernacle of the congregation shall be the tabernacle and the tent of the covering thereof, and the hanging of the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the hanging of the court, and the curtains for the door of the court, which is by the tabernacle and by the altar around about, and the cords of it for all the service thereof. And of Kohath was the family of the Amorites, and the family of the Izharites, and the family of the Hebronites, and the family of the Ezelites, and these are the family of the Kohathites. In the number of all the males from a month old and upward were 8,600, keeping in the charge of the sanctuary. The family of the son of Kohath shall pitch on the side of the tabernacle southward, and the chief of the house of the father of the families of the Kohath shall be family Kohathite, and Elisaphat, the son of Aziel, and the charge shall be the ark and the table and the candlestick and their altars and their vessels of the sanctuary wherewith they minister in the hanging and all the service thereof. And Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest, shall be chief over the chief of the Levites and have the oversight of them that keep the charge of the sanctuary. Oh, Merari was the family of the Mahalites and the family of the Mushites. These are the families of the Merari, and those that were numbered of them according to the number of the males from a month old and upward were 6,200. And the chief of the house of the father of the family of Merari was Zerul, and the son of Abihal. These shall pitch on the side of the tabernacle northward. And under the custody and charge of the son of Merari shall be the borders of the tabernacle and the bars thereof and the pillar thereof and the sockets thereof and all the vessels thereof and all the service thereto. And the pillar of the court round about and their sockets and their pins and their cords, but those that encamp before the tabernacle toward the east, even before the tabernacle of the congregation eastward, shall be Moses and Aaron and his son, keeping the charge of the sanctuary for the charge of the children of Issachar or of Israel. And the stranger that cometh nigh shall put to death all that were numbered of the Levite, which Moses and Aaron numbered at the commandment of the Lord. All that were numbered on the Levites, which Moses and Aaron's numbered at the commandment of the Lord. Throughout their families, all the male from a month old and upward, 22,000. And the Lord said unto Moses, number all the firstborn of the male of the children of Israel from a month old and upward. It jumps on this month. Why month? Why not just when they were born? I don't know. A month old or upward, take their number of their children, and thou shalt take the Levite from me. I am the Lord. Instead of all the firstborn among the children of Israel and the cattle of the Levites, instead of all the firstling among the cattle of the children of Israel. And Moses numbered as they looked, as the Lord commanded him, all the firstborn among the children of Israel and all the first male by the number of names from a month old and upward, upwards of those that were numbered of them were 20 and 2,130 score and 13. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, take the Levite instead of all the firstborn among the children of Israel, and the cattle of the Levites instead of their cattle, and the Levites shall be mine. I am the Lord. And for those that are to be redeemed of the 213, 313 of the firstborn of the children of Israel, which are more than the Levites, thou shalt even take 5 shekel apiece by the poll. After the shekel of the sanctuary shall thou take them. The shekel is 20 gerahs. And those shall give the money with the odd number of them to be redeemed unto Aaron and to his sons. And Moses took the redemption money of them that were over and above them, that were redeemed by the Levites of the firstborn of the children of Israel. Took he the money 1,303 score and 5 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary. And Moses gave the money of them that were redeemed unto Aaron and to his children. I lost my place. 5 shekels of the sanctuary. And Moses gave the money of them that were redeemed unto Aaron to his sons according to the word of the Lord, as the Lord commanded Moses. Okay, let's see if we can get through chapter 4 in 10 minutes. I don't know. It's a long chapter. I don't know if let's try to do it. You think we can do it? Okay, we got 10 minutes here. Chapter 4. And the Lord spoke unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, Take the sum of the son of Korah from among the sons of Levi after their families by the house of their fathers, from 30 years old and upward unto the 50-year-old, all that entered into the host to do the work in the tabernacle of the congregation. This shall be the service of the sons of Korah in the tabernacle of the congregation about the most holy things. And when the camp settled forward, Aaron shall come and his sons, and they shall take down the covering veil and cover the ark of the testimony with it, and shall put there on the covering of badger skins, interesting, badger skins, and shall spread out its a cloth wholly of blue, and shall put it in the staves thereof, and upon the table of showbread, and they shall spread a cloth of blue, and put thereon the dishes, that spoons and bowls and covers to cover withal, and the continual bread shall be thereon. And they shall spread upon them a cloth of scarlet, cover the same with a covering of badger skin, and shall put in the staves thereof. And they shall take a cloth of blue, and cover the candlesticks of light, and his lamps, and his tongs, and his snuff dishes, and all the oil vessels thereof, wherewith they minister unto it. And they shall put it and all the vessels thereof within covering of the badger skin, and shall put it upon a bar, and upon the gold altar they shall spread a cloth of blue, cover it with the covering of badger skin, and it shall be the staves of thereof. And they shall take all the instruments of the ministry wherewith they minister into the sanctuary, and put them in the cloth of blue, and cover them with the covering of the badger skin, and shall put them on a bar. And they shall take away the ashers from the altar, and spread a purple cloth thereon, and they shall put upon it all the vessels thereof wherewith they minister about it, even the censers, that flesh hooks, and the shovels, and the basins, and all the vessels of the altar. And they shall spread upon it covering and badger skin, and put to the staves of it. And when Aaron and his sons have made an end of covering the sanctuary and all the vessels of the sanctuary as the camp into the set forward, after that the sons of Korath shall come to bear it, and they shall not touch any holy thing, lest they die. These things are the burden of the sons of Korath in the tabernacle of the congregation, and to the office of Eleazar, and to the son of Aaron, the priest, of pertaineth to the oil for the light, and the sweet incense, and the daily meat offering, and the anointing oil. What time do we have? Oil, and the oversight of the tabernacle and of all therein is in the sanctuary and in the vessels thereof. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, Cut ye not off the tribe of the families of the Korites from among the Levites, but thus do unto them, that they may live and not die when they approach unto the most holy things. Aaron and his sons shall go in, and appoint them every one to his service and to the burden, but they shall not go in the sea, and when the holy things are covered, lest they die. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, Take also the sum of the son of Geshron throughout the house of their families by their fathers by their families, from 30-year-old and upward unto 50 years old shalt thou number them, all that enter to perform the service due to the work of the tabernacle of the congregation. I love this, the fact that they retire, the Levites retire at age 50. This is the service of the family of the Gershonites to serve and for burdens, and they shall bear the curtains of the tabernacle and the tabernacle of the congregation, his covering, and the covering of the badger skin that is above upon it, and the hanging of the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the hanging of the court, and the hanging of the door of the gate of the court, which is by the tabernacle and by the altar around about, and their cords, and all the instruments of their service, and all that is made for them. so shall they serve. And the appointment of Aaron and his sons shall be of the service of the sons of Gershonites in all their burdens, and in all their service, and ye shall appoint unto them and charge all their burdens. This is the service of the family of the sons of Gershon, and the tabernacle of the congregation, and their charge shall be under the hand of the Ithamar, the son of Aaron, the priest. As for the sons of Merari, thou shalt number them after their families, and by the house of their family, and by the house of their father, from 30 years old and upward, and even 50 years old, thou shalt number them, every one that enters into the service to do the work of the tabernacle of the congregation. And this is the charge of their burden, according to all their service into the tabernacle of the congregation, the board of the tabernacle, and the bars thereof, and the pillars thereof, and the socket thereof, and the pillars of the court round about, and their sockets, and their pins, and their cords, with all their instruments, and with all their service. And by name ye shall reckon the instruments of the charge of the burden. This is time is running short. This is the service of the family of the sons of Merari, according to their service into the tabernacle of the congregation, and under the hands of Ithamar, the son of Aaron, the priest, the Moses and Aaron, and the chief of the congregation numbered the sons of Kohathites after their families and after the house of their father, for 30 years old and upward, even to 50 years old. Every one that enters into the service of the work of the tabernacle of the congregation, and those that were numbered of them by their families were 2,750. And these were they that were numbered of the families of the Kohathites, and all the might to do service in the tabernacle of the congregation, which Moses and Aaron did number according to the commandments of the Lord by the hand of Moses. And those that were numbered of the sons of Gershon throughout their family, and by the house of their father, for 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, every one that entered into the service for the work in the tabernacle of the congregation, even those that were numbered of them throughout their families by the house of their fathers, were 2,630. These are they that were numbered of the family of the sons of the Gershon, and now the might to do service into the tabernacle of the congregation, who Moses and Aaron did number according to the commandments of the Lord. And those that were numbered of the family of the son of Merari throughout their family by the house of their father, from 30 years old upward and unto 50 years old, even one that entered into the service for the work in the tabernacle of the congregation, even those that were numbered of them after their family were 3,200. And these be those that were numbered of the family of the son of Merari, and whom Moses and Aaron numbered according to their word of the Lord by their hand. All those that were numbered of the Levite, whom Moses and Aaron and the chief of Israel numbered after their family and after the house of their father, from 30 years old upward, even unto 50 years old, even one that came to do the service of the ministry and the service of the burden in the tabernacle of the congregation. Even those that were numbered of them were 80,504 score. According to the commandment of the Lord, they were numbered by the hand of Moses, every one according to his service and according to his burden. Thus were they numbered of him as the Lord commanded Moses. And we thank you, God, for this reading. In Jesus' name, we read 4 chapters in the book of Numbers. So we finished the 4th chapter. And we did it